Hello, this is Tron, where Tron tells the truth. Let's talk about sports. No, I'm not going to talk about the Super Bowl game because I don't give a fuck about Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck about American football. I don't give a fuck about football. Like, I don't give a shit about Olympics. Yeah, it's not because it isn't in China, or I like to call it West Taiwan. It's because China is, or West Taiwan is, a fucking dictatorship. Yes, and the games are just a propaganda show like the Olympics in 1946, while Hitler was Führer in Germany. But let's again talk about Super Bowl. First, I will give congratulations to the journalist who found it was a good scoop to tell everybody around the world that Snoop Dogg smoked weed before the halftime show. I think the biggest news would be that he didn't smoke weed before the halftime show. It's like, oh, it's a big news he's smoking weed with Willie Nelson. Well, we laughed about it here in Europe. I think like they did in the rest of the United States. But let's come to the issue as pissed off right-wingers this week. Eminem taking the knee. Yeah, we all know what that means. And it seems to piss off conservatives. You know, conservatives who talk about cancel culture 24/7. But they will not have it that athletes take the knee because it's about human rights and dignity. It's against police violence, and it cannot do that. Rudy Giuliani had a rant on Fox News. It was incredible that I had to take a drink afterward. The man is still batshit fucking crazy. The funniest thing about this case is that NFL should happen to tell Eminem not to do it. Yeah, the rumor said that they told him several times you should not take the knee. If you tell Eminem many times that you should not do anything, it's a very good chance that he do it. It's like telling a horny teen that he should not go into that web page, not go on that web page because it can be people fucking in there. Yeah, it's a good chance that he will go in and watch people fucking in there. I don't know why the conservatives are so pissed. And many pissed commentators are like, they're mixing politics into sports. Yeah, because that have never been done before. I've seen sport arrangements in the United States where they're honoring the military. You might say honoring the military is not politics, but it is. When you sing the national anthem before I'm an American every match you have, it's about politics. We don't do that in the rest of Europe. We don't. Everything is really politics to take into it, but there are some politics who's more important than other. It should be normal politics or act of decency, like not killing people. That should be something to agree about. Don't police or violence. You can agree about that too. And racism is a bad thing. It's like those issues who should not be about left and right, but about normal human dignity. I think Eminem did the right thing. I don't like every song that Eminem comment, but he did the right thing. And I hope people continue doing that thing. It's funny how conservatives always talking about cancel culture. But when they talk about cancel culture, it really don't like to be criticized. They think that the freedom of speech is just can say anything bullshit they want and have no consequences. But when people on the left and the center say things they want, they should get consequences right away, because you cannot take the knee, you cannot take a stand against police violence, you cannot criticize every war America has gone into. So cancel culture is okay as long as it's up to them to decide what cancel culture is. After 9/11, a lot of people was jailed and lost their jobs because criticizing the war against Iraq. That was cancel culture. But not according to the conservatives, because for them it was just patriotism. You can all go fuck yourself. I think, and in the end here, I would just say, stop watching sports. Stop glorifying sports. Don't give a fuck about Super Bowl. Don't give a fuck about any sport. Go out and live a life, have fun, and fuck athletes. They're not fucking big heroes. They're just normal people like you and me. This was Tron with Tron Tells the Truth. Have a nice day.